Welcome back to Opinion Box. I'm here with a young lady. She is the Honorable REENA MUNIALO. Hatsika.
Yes. Hey. Or you can put our accent from Western.
Hatsika. All right.
Magharibi, Kenya.
She's vying for MP KIAMBU, by the way.
Yes.
On an ANC party ticket.
Exactly.
Allied to the Kenya Kwanza.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes, yes.
Tell me, why ANC and why Kenya Kwanza?
The reason why I went with Kenya Kwanza is because it is a coalition that has the future and promise, fulfilling promise to Kenyans. I can say that is where the vision of Kenya is. That is where Kenya is going to see the next transformation. What do I mean by that? Is according to the several items that was pointed out by His Excellency William Ruto, our presidential candidate and the current deputy president, is one of the things that his government wants to implement is on the youth aspect. The government is, his incoming government is going to put aside almost 40 billion for the young people and for people who are in business. You see, that is promising. I'm not being biased to the other guys of Kenya Kwanza, but you see the other guys of Kenya Kwanza, they say they'll give each person 6,000 of Azimio, sorry, of Azimio. They'll give each person 6,000 per month. What are you telling youth? That I just sit home, not to work, in my head, knowing that 6,000 will just click in my M-Pesa titi by 31st. We need to show our youth that when you put in hard work, you will be able to be productive. You will be able to reap in. So if you are a person of, you're doing business, what the government Kenya Kwanza is going to do is going to support you where you are and uplift you to a certain level. Okay.
So you feel you align with their policies and they align with yours.
That is one of the examples that I've given.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, in you running for KIAMBU, parliamentary seats,
yes,
you could have gone for, people would tell you, that people tell you, maybe you can the MCA, or maybe you could have tried for women rep,
Yes.
Why that KIAMBU seat?
That is for why KIAMBU parliamentary seat?
Yeah.
The reason why I went for KIAMBU parliamentary seat is 2017 I tried for an MCA seat, and the people of KIAMBU are the same people who voted for me, are the same people. I can say congratulations to the people of KIAMBU, because during the time I was aspiring, the whole period I never got harassment, because there are other areas women were complaining that they're being harassed in one way or the other. But I would like to thank and congratulate the people of KIAMBU, because they really accorded me respect. They encouraged me. Even there are places I could go and I could sit with these people for hours. So many people, I could say, and women, we tend to be afraid to these positions, maybe governorship, senatorial seat, member of parliament, and you want to just vie or compete among ourselves for the women, for the women representative seat. But I will challenge the women and encourage them. If I've been able to reach up to this level, challenge yourself also and go out there. Pambana na wanaume. Mundu hu mundu. Yes.
You had to say in the way there. Mundu hu mundu.
Mundu hu mundu. Mpambane kwa kiwanja.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you think in your race, is gender a factor? Is it a plus? Is it a minus? Is it, a non-factor? What do you think?
In my race, I can say, because Kenya, we are still struggling in embracing women leadership, especially in politics. In professional leadership, you can say right now, of course, you can see there are women who are leading in offices, in courts, You can see the judges, they're there. And even when you go to Mama Mboga, right now we even have women who are makangas. I think you've seen that. Yes,
I saw one, actually, I was reading about one from Bomet, who is a mechanic of boda bodas.
I'm telling you.
Very impressive.
I'm telling you. Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Doing a fabulous job. Too.
Amazing. Even when you go to town upper, you find women, young women, even women with families who are married and they have children. They put on their, is it the maroon uniform for the makangas. Yeah, you find them and they're happy to do their work. And yes, so right now as a country, let's continue to embrace women leadership and women who are in leadership. Yeah. And this also, we will only get there when we get support from our men.
Yeah, like there's an argument on the table that the Azimio side have done better than your team.
In what way? We did set the pace.
What would you say as a woman?
You see, the other day, I can say what Azimio team they did is they watched and learned. Because you can see the other day, even I mentioned for the past 1 year and a few months plus, UDA has been having a woman as the Secretary General, as the SG, Madam Veronica, and she has been doing a fabulous job. When you look at ANC, they have been having, and they have a youth as their Secretary General, Mheshimiwa Simon, a young guy, brilliant. Yeah, I think he got the other. He's an advocate. Yeah, so you can see on this aspect, I'll not say an enemy, but I'll say a competitor. The competitor watched and they say, oh, if this is what is making these people successful, yeah, let us try and give it a shot. Yeah. Yes.
So you think they did a bit of copy and paste?
They tried. I can say they tried. So they went for a deputy governor.
Yeah. Do you think that's a factor in the big race?
What I would say is I really respect Mheshimiwa Martha Karua. She has in her career life, she has been there, and until now she's there. She has gone through up and down, and she's you see, in politics there's a lot of it's a rough game. It's a rough game. That's why you find women are not able to make it to the core, because many start and along the way many drop out. But for her to have been in the game for all those years, it means she's a woman of steel.
That's and kind of you to say that. Very political too. Call you anyone else. Yes. Tell me about the money factor, because you see, for most of us who have not tried politics, we know that he gave me a do. He gave me a do.
Gave me a mfuko.
Are you loaded, madam?
I can say kinda.
I like that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
How have you been dealing with the money issue?
You see, vying for the second time.
Because people expect, they say, or they don't tell you that.
Let me tell you, even a simple thing as applying for IBC, you pay. You don't apply for IBC or party nomination for free. You pay, whether you are an independent candidate or from a party. So there are all these costs related to political.
Yeah, and you're a young lady, as you said.
Yes, I'm a youth. I'm a youth. Yes, yes. And even when I started politics, I was when I vied 2017, I was 27 years.
Yeah.
Yes.
How difficult is it to run your campaigns with the demands of money, and how are you handling that?
I'll tell the young people the truth, because sometimes it's good to call a spade a spade.
True.
With running a campaign, ukweli wa mambo ni you will need some cash. You'll need some cash. So even when you're coming in to the game, and even for those who are there, they know very well you need some cash, because there is movement aspect.
Yeah.
You cannot do this alone.
Yeah, there's that word we like, facilitation.
Facilitation. Which
means all manner of things.
Yeah, I'm telling you, yes, you know.
Yeah.
Yes. So, and there are also Kenyans, you guys are also very interesting people. They'll say, hey, Mheshimiwa Munialo, come, you know, we are 200 people here and we really want to hear from you, yeah? Then they give you stories, you know, we like what you say, Then at the end they finish like, you know, when you come, don't forget to come with...
it's get kidogo sukari.
You know?
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's actually, it's tough in that regard. The mentality we have, though, is we are expecting a politician to always give us something. Which then leads us to making bad choices, because sometimes if I've got more things to give than you do, then it can then tend to tilt the game in my favor, even if my policies are not exactly the best. What do you think we can do as a country, as young people, and especially as a young person yourself, to change that trajectory going forward? What are you telling young people when you speak to them?
When I tell young people... And
maybe you have opponents who've got more money than you.
Of course.
You know.
Of course. There are those, you know, like where I'm vying. I'm vying against an incumbent who, this is the third time. So, of course...
So, ako sawa?
Ndio kweli wa mambo yako sawa, because amepata mshahara jamani miaka 10. Miaka 10, you know. And I respect the gentleman. So and he knows very well. I respect him and I know him. So you find whenever I go anywhere to speak to young people, even to speak to old people, those above me, my age, I tell them I'm a young person. And as a young person, I'm here to work for you guys. And building myself, I'm not yet there. That's the truth of the matter. So it is us. Because I put myself in a place that I tell people, let's dialogue. Let's dialogue. I'm here to tell you what I'll be able to do for you guys. And also I'm here to listen on your expectations. Yes.
Is it working?
It has been working. But still, the truth of the matter is Kenyans still have that mindset that when a politician comes, Mheshimiwa akifika hivi, they want a bit of something, you know?
Yeah.
Yes, that is what the mind of Kenyans.
Yeah, I was
but
expecting
not all.
To walk in with a pass, you know? Guards and guys and, you know, people moving tables and...
Yes, stand still.
Yeah. It's a difficult thing to do, this Kenyan politics, huh?
Yes, it requires a lot of toughness. You really need to have that zeal. That's the truth of the matter. If I can say, if you're a weak person, kupenya ni ngumu. You really need to have a heart of steel.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what's the agenda you're selling to the Kiambu people?
The agenda I'm selling to the Kiambu people, I'm telling them I'm the person, I'm that right person. The person they've been looking for all these years, since independence, 1963. The past 54, 55 years. Yes. You know, in religion, people used to be told the Messiah will come. Yes. Yes. John the Baptist, as he was preparing the way. He told them the Messiah will come.
Yes.
And the one who is coming,
will be greater than I.
He will do what? Yes. Yeah.
I like your confidence.
Thank you so much.
Especially in trying in a, you know, in a constituency that you say you've stayed in 15 years, you've become assimilated to it, and you have owned it as yourself, and that's a good thing, because it sends a positive message that in this country you can try anything. I mean, we see people going abroad, and we clap for them when they go try things there. And you know, we had a senator in Australia, you remember?
Yes. And the lady.
There was a guy I saw there they call Kenyatta trying Congress in the US, you know, and we really clap. I mean, forget Obama, who was American, but people who have gone there and said, you know, this is my home, I'm going to try something.
I'm going to try this, I'm going to establish this.
Yes. And you even try and get into leadership in the place that you're in. So that's a really,
thank you.
A really, really good thing. Do you think Kiambu is ready for you? You're ready for Kiambu. Are they ready for you?
I can say Kiambu is ready for me. and they've been ready for me, because they told me, you really need to. You really need to vie. We'll vote for you. We'll vote for you, because you know there are some places, even as a politician, you can see, even for the last 1 year, there are some politicians who tried to vie, wakona ai hapa ni kama other people even changed to another region, you know.
Ground sio poa.
Ground iko, you know, ground sio poa. So, but for me, to be able to come back and vie for the same area, it tells you a lot. It tells Kenyans a lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
The youth in this country are expecting, you know, a big shift for them. And we have had a history of electing, especially in the last election, young people like you. In fact, I think in the last election, they came in more to parliament than ever before.
Yes.
But be that as it may, there has also been a great disappointment in many of the leaders who are young, who they say, you know, wanaingia, and then the next thing, they're just flashy, you know, they're getting into all manners of trouble in parliament. I know you, without mentioning names, I know you can recall some of the dramas we saw with the young, you know, in trying
It's good to mention names so that we can correct each other.
Well,
you know? Yes,
you can do that.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
But do you feel like young people in this country are not ready for leadership? Because there's talk that, you know, maybe we should elect more mature leaders. That the youth just want, you know, buy the VXs and go around and get into bars and drink themselves silly. Or are we judging them too harshly on the basis of something?
For the youth, I can say there's an aspect of maturity. Is not in everyone. It comes by age. You can be a young person and you find maybe upstairs you're very mature. You can be young and you find that you're able to articulate issues and look into issues in a very deep and advocate for policies, advocate for changes, advocate for serious stuff. You know, like for me, I can tell you. The past 7 years, I've not been employed. I've been running my business. And even there are other companies I've been serving them. They used to ask me, are you doing this business as a part-time? You know, they expect that is the mindset they have, that young people, yes, you are doing this, maybe kujaribu, ama you're doing this as a part-time, ama there's a word as a side hustle. You see? Or maybe you're employed here, you're doing this as a side hustle. I used to tell them, this is what I do full time. And I've employed other young people like me. So I take my business seriously. This is my heart and soul. So as an example to young people, I've been tried and tested. If I can be able to run an institution and also been able to guide, because I've also nurtured other young people. The other young people that they used to work with me, they got that confidence to start their business. Because you see, even starting a business and working on it full-time basis, it's a risk.
It is.
Hey, it's a risk. Not so many people, again, and especially young people, will be able to take that risk.
Because full-time, hakuna safety net. It either works or you sink with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. But you know, when you're employed somewhere, you know, oh, at least at the end of the month, I'll still get. But when you're doing your own business and that is your heart and soul, you're not employed somewhere else. You know very well, I just have to make it work or not. Yes. So young people, I can say, they can be trusted with leadership. They can be trusted with leadership. Yes, we have seen there those who how can I put it in a different way? Maybe slumbered kidogo. But that
say who have got challenges.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to uplift, to upgrade your life. No, there's nothing bad with that. It's good to upgrade your life. But we can see there are other young people whom were nominated and elected to parliamentary offices, and they tried to make changes. We have seen Honorable Maura, Senator, he has really tried to push for some bills. And there's the other nominated senator, I think he's called Korir. He was nominated as a youth.
Yeah.
Yes, youth senator.
It's called Keter.
Keter. Yes, Keter.
Gideon.
Yes. Keter.
Yes.
Yeah, I really do acknowledge him, because there was a bill that he presented, and it was a bill for young people. They can, it was about help.
Yes, yeah.
It was about help.
Yeah.
Yes. You see, that is very encouraging. That is very encouraging.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is how something they tried to, you know, they tried to do something for the young people with a position.
Yes, yes. So you see, with a bill like that young people, it doesn't mean for me or for a young person to get employed, they have to pay their help. This person, first of all, they are trying to get employment. So they don't have that money to clear help immediately. So we have to look on ways how we can be able to support our young people, although there's this help finance that was financed to them.
Okay.
Yes.
So if we look at the crystal ball and say August 9th, you find yourself elected as KIAMBU MP. What's the most burning thing you would like to change in KIAMBU?
The most burning thing I would like to change in KIAMBU, and this is also my desire, maybe to the entire country, is in Kenya we have very promising young people. We have very promising young people who are educated. They are ambitious, you know. We have young people who are in tech. They have brilliant mind, you know. So on my side, given the opportunity, is this brilliant mind, what can we do to make all this brilliant mind not to go to a waste, but to transform this brilliant mind of our young people to be productive for this country? Yeah. Yes.
The passion is really for the young people like yourself.
Yes.
Right. Munialo
mwenyewe.
Naona Munialo mwenyewe. We are almost out of time here.
Oh, time has
I
gone.
want to ask you to talk to the KIAMBU people.
I was getting comfortable. Time has really gone.
Yeah. It will be interesting to see you on the campaign trail. Tell me, before I even give you the final word, what's a typical day for you like on the campaign trail?
Oh, my day is busy.
Unaamka saa ngapi?
Oh, my day is busy. There are times that I'm up at 5. There was a time I used to be up even at 4, because I can say I'm thankful to His Excellency, our Deputy President William Samoei Ruto, because the past 1 year I've also been doing setup for some of his functions. The guests who have been coming to Karen.
So he has been boosting the hustler.
The young hustler. The young hustler. So, and it has been quite a good experience, and I'm grateful for His Excellency for giving me as a young entrepreneur that opportunity to be doing setup and decoration for his guests in Karen the past 1 year. This is also encouraging to other young people, that young people can be able to deliver. Young people can be able to be given opportunity and they can execute. Yes.
Yeah. So it thumbs up in your direction. So but typically in your day, how many people do you meet?
Oh my
what do you
goodness.
do? Like campaign trail, what wanafanyaje?
I'm telling you, it's crazy. That I can just put it like that.
Do you plan all the meetings? Are they impromptu?
There are meetings that you plan. There are meetings that are impromptu. Maybe you had planned that from this time to this time I'm going A, B, C, D point, this and this. Then when you're on your way to a certain point, there's a people wamesikia muhesha kwa around, so they bombard you and you cannot.
And KIAMBU is a big constituency.
Very big.
With many people.
Many. So, and again, you cannot ignore them. So, I say, Muhesh. So, unaenda, Muhesh, mama tuongeleshe. You know, so you just Listen to your people. And sometimes even you can be a bit mad, but you listen to them with a smile. Unawaambia, nyinyi watu wangu. Nyinyi watu wangu. Unawaambia, nyinyi watu wangu.
It really learned the art of this, yes. Final thoughts.
Yes.
What can you tell the people of Kiambu tonight? Everybody else listening to you at home. Speak to them right there.
All right. To the people, my fellow Kenyans and my fellow youth in this country, I can say I'm really glad and I'm happy that for the encouragement that you guys have given me throughout this year. And all these years that I vied, and since 2017 when I vied for an MCA seat in Kiambu Township, and now I'm vying for an MP seat, Kiambu. Let's give the young people opportunity and a chance to express themselves, to leadership position, and also not only young people, let's also give our women also an opportunity. And come August 8th, let's vote for Kenya Kwanza, led by His Excellency our Deputy President William Samoei Ruto, because the vision of this country he has at his heart.
Right.
Yes.
Well said.
Yes.
We look for you on the campaign trail and see how things are going.
Thank you so
even
much.
As you get out there.
Thank you so much.
And we wish you all the best.
Asante sana. Can I say Kongoi missing?
Yes. You learned something.
Kongoi missing.
That is REENA MUNIALO-MP.
Yeah.
See, I got it right eventually.
Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
Hatsika. She's running for MP Kiambu. And she's a young lady, very ambitious.
Asante sana.
And indigenous to the people of Kiambu. You embrace them as one of your own.
Yes. And what wrong?
Yeah. You give us hope that things can be different.
Yes.
Thank you for coming.
And there's a bright future for this country.
Sawa.
Yes.
Thank you. And God bless you even as you do your journeys. We're going to end the opinion box over there. That's all for tonight. See you next Tuesday.